Hi guys, and welcome back. This is for my Earth signs. This is your weekly look ahead from March 8th through the 14th. So my Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, hello. Wonderful, wonderful grounded Earth signs. Welcome. This is a cosmic forecast for you. And we are looking forward to this week because as the builders of the zodiac, you're the ones who turn dreams into plans and plans into systems and systems into real results. While other signs may be floating in ideas, you're asking the practical questions. Okay, but how do we actually make this happen? This week, the cosmos is asking you to blend that natural practicality with a little emotional wisdom. Now we're going to be navigating Mercury retrograde in Pisces right now, which may feel a little unusual for you Earth signs. So, with this Pisces dreamy energy, is very intuitive and a little foggy for Earth signs, which they prefer clarity. But don't worry, this isn't chaos, it's more like a cosmic pause for recalibration for you. And by midweek, things are going to start moving forward again when Jupiter turns direct, bringing momentum back to that growth and opportunity that you're used to. So let's take and look at what it means to for the cosmic signs as an overall for you Capricorns. Okay, the big theme for this week for you is reflection before progress. You have to take a look back on what you've done, and this Mercury retrograde in Pisces is going to encourage you to slow down, review conversation and plans so you can see the emotional patterns. Earth signs might feel like the universe is asking you to step away from the spreadsheets and get out back into nature and ground, okay? In your early values, your earthly values that you have. And with Saturn in Aries, it's going to be about grounding that nature in your relationships, your finances, and any commitments you have. This is serious energy, which you're used to, and this is in a good way. Saturn doesn't create drama, Saturn creates stability. It asks questions like, what is this truly worth? Is it worth your time, your energy, your commitment? Is this a long term or short term goal? And what deserves your loyalty and effort right now? Okay, and then around midweek, you're going to get a powerful shift when Jupiter turns direct. It's going to be helping that stalled progress start moving forward again. So if something has felt delayed since late last year, especially around growth and learning or your emotional security, you're going to start seeing some forward motion again. So let's talk about what this means for each Earth sign. We're going to start off with Tauruses, right up under those Aries. Tauruses, your theme for the week is about community, collaboration, and your long term goals. You're someone who values stability and comfort. Okay, this week, the universe is going to encourage you to look outward and think about the bigger picture here and what you want to get to gain that comfort that you love so much. Mercury retrograde is activating your social and networking areas where you may reconnect with old friends or past colleagues and community you once enjoyed being a part of. Because the retrogrades do bring people back into our lives, not for nostalgia necessarily, but for clarity around why those relationships may have ended. So you get the definitive ending that you want. So every project deserves a second chance, though. So that's an opportunity as well to get an alignment that's going to bring a moment of emotional reflection for you. It's going to give you the clarity you want and show you how you want to go forward in the future. So slow down your process and your thoughts and then start sharing it. Honesty. That's the key to get you to move. You thrive when things move at a comfortable pace, Tauruses. So by midweek, when Jupiter is going to turn direct, you're going to get that spark of conversation or ideas or a learning opportunity. It's up to you whether you want to take advantage of it or not. But you will be inspired to explore a new skill set, to start expressing yourself more openly. And see, at the beginning of the week is going to be very reflective, but trust by the end of the week, your voice, your ideas are start going to gain momentum for you. So do with that what you will. And my Virgos, this week's theme is going to be about relationships and communication. So since Mercury is a ruling planet, you're going to tend to feel the Mercury retrograde more than most signs, right along with those Pisces. And this is one that actually has potential to bring a lot of clarity for you. With Mercury retrograde activating your partnership sector, You're going to be revisiting some old conversation with some new conversation with some old friends, past partners, colleagues, what have you. And sometimes that means clearing up any misunderstandings you've had. So, and then it means it's open to understanding each other on deeper levels. And when Venus and Saturn hit, it's going to highlight some responsibilities within those relationships that you've had. You might realize a connection is more serious or needs stronger boundaries to stay healthy, but you could still have that connection. The Saturn energy is going to ask you to be honest and mature, which Virgos you do handle very well. The key is not to overanalyze everything. And yes, Virgo, I'm looking at you. Not every situation needs a 10-step improvement plan. Let it go. Move on. Sometimes you just need patience and understanding. Midweek, Jupiter turning direct is going to give you renewed energy to those friendships, teamwork, and your long-term dreams. So if you want to grow, you want to collaborate with others to get there quicker. This is a great time to reconnect with people who inspire that growth. And my Capricorns, you're going to focus this week more so on your home and stability and your inner foundation. This is going to be a sign that naturally you're going to be thinking about your future and your goals already. That's what you do as a Capricorn. But this is going to be building something meaningful. You want that legacy. This week, the universe is asking you to slow down and check in with your emotional foundation of self, not others. Mercury retrograde is influencing communication around your daily environment. So you may be revisiting conversations with family members or people close to your home life that could bring moments of nostalgia or realizations to discuss further serious conversations that you're going to be having. Meanwhile, with Venus and Saturn, you may bring a sense of responsibility around your home and personal life and the boundaries that you're setting to make it better for all. And Saturn is your ruling planet, so this energy really works well with you. It's one of your natural strengths. You like this. You perform better under pressure. Real stability, remember, isn't about working, about achieving. It's about feeling supported and secure to have all those things. And when midweek with Jupiter turning direct, it's going to be positive momentum in a professional direction for you. So your professional life, your career is going to gain a lot of clarity around the relationships that you have, and long-term plans are going to start shifting forward quickly. So if the week starts off slow, you're going to feel renewed motivation and optimism by the end of the week. Okay. So the collective message is this: the earth signs, your biggest message: progress doesn't always require constant movement. Sometimes growth happens during moments of reflection, and the retrograde is going to invite you to review, adjust, and reconnect your intuition. With Venus and Saturn in alignment, it's going to help strengthen that commitment that truly matters to you. And when Jupiter turns direct midweek, that energy is going to begin flowing forward again. That's that movement that you're used to and you like it. Think of this week as like tending your garden. Early in the week, you're checking the soil, trimming the branches back, and making sure everything is healthy. Then, by the end of the week, things begin growing again. Your patience and steady approach are exactly what the universe is asking for right now in this moment. And again, I always think things come right before they actually start. So you probably felt this energy earlier this past weekend. Message is this for the week: I trust the timing of growth, and every step I take builds long lasting stability. Take a breath, stay grounded, and remember that your steady, practical energy is one of the zodiac's greatest strengths. Thank you for spending this time with me this week. I hope you enjoyed this forecast, and I hope to see you next week. If you like this, make sure you like, share, subscribe for all my Tauruses, Virgos, and Capricorns, and I'll see you next week.